Hello, thank you for joining today's executive webinar series of Bimser International. My name is Kevin Devejogu. I'm the Managing Director of Bimser International. Today, with my colleagues Sam and Furkan, we'll be talking about how you can perform supply evaluations digitally with the help of QDMS software solution. QDMS is a quality, risk, audit, and compliance management software. We, as Bimser International, have been developing QDMS since 1998, and we have a lot of references and customers using QDMS in North America as well as worldwide. Today, we'd like to talk to you about QDMS and how it can help you perform your supplier evaluation. We'd like to start with a show and tell. In this session, we'll be talking about QDMS, and we'll also demonstrate it to you how one can use QDMS for supply evaluations in a paperless digital environment. For this purpose, I'd like to invite my colleague, Sam to this virtual stage for him to perform QDMS demonstration to show you how we can perform supply evaluations digitally in a paperless work environment. Sam, if you are ready, please take over the screen.
Sure. Okay. And can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. So this is the page of Sage Intacct, and today I'm going to show you is QDMS working seamlessly on Sage Intacct page as they integrate with each other. And we are taking the information like employee information, stock item, and also the customer information from Sage Intacct. And you can open QDMS on the same screen of Sage Intacct. So I'm now opening QDMS by using the dashboard of Sage Intacct. Excuse me. And come here. Okay. So now it's opening up to QDMS. There we go. And right after you log in, you can see all the pending tasks and also the requests for approval right on your home screen of QDMS. And you can get a quick connection to those requests, like the one that is waiting for your approval, so that you can go to that widget and have a quick connection to it. And QDMS is a permission-based system. So you will see what you are supposed to based on your role, your position, profession, department, or group. As now I'm logging in as the admin so that I have a full control of the system. And I can see all the modules that is installed in my QDMS. As QDMS is a modular system, so that you can pick and choose the modules that you want to have on your system, on your server. And today, I will demonstrate the audit module for evaluating your suppliers or inspecting your suppliers. And let's get started. In this module, you can create your audit planning, and considering like the plan is the goal that you want to achieve, like the supplier audit, or you can use this for internal use as well, like having an internal audit planning. But as I mentioned, like if you want, it is a goal that you want to achieve. And as for the supplier audit planning, then you can create your audit item in order to achieve your goal. And think about like the audit item is the objective that's helped you to achieve your goal. so that we can come into this page and create our audit item. For example, for auditing or evaluating the supplier name as Bimser International, and then the next one will be like XYZ company, and have another one like for auditing or evaluating the supplier ABC company. So you can create those audit items here in this audit planning. And what you can do here as well is you can define the start date and end date, and also the start time and end time of your audit item. In addition, you can enter the audit subject and also who is going to be the auditor and the auditee in this evaluating operations. After that, we can save it, and those will be saved in QDMS, and the auditor and also the auditee will receive a notification in QDMS and also in his or her email inbox. And other important features here is we can always pick and choose the questions as a reference for the auditor. So we can add a new one and some more question as a reference to the auditor, so that the auditor doesn't have to prepare like 5 pages of paper in order to audit one supplier or inspecting or evaluating one supplier. So now we have our question ready and also our audit item ready. As an auditor, so I will see the notification on my home screen, which is the audit that I have to perform. Then we can open up our audit item, which is sent to me, and then we can record all the answers that we have from the suppliers. And you can see the question that we have set up, and we can start editing it and enter the answer that we receive from the auditee. So now we are getting into this question, for example, and then we can enter the answer of this question. And if there's any findings based upon the answer from the auditor, auditee, or the supplier, then we can enter the findings here. For example, like the finding definition, and then enter the detail of the finding, and also the finding type, like if it is a major findings, minor, or best practice. And keep in mind that all the items that you can see in this drop-down list, you can always update it, like add, edit, or delete the items in this list. Also, if there's any attachment that you want to connect with this audit, you're more than welcome to do so and attach your document from your local drive. After that, this audit record will be updated accordingly. And in this module, you can use the reporting tool to generate the ready-made report, for example, like audit score report, finding by audit, and also audit history records. Furthermore, you can use the graphical report and carrot and define some condition on your report, like what you want to see in this graphical report, like the questions, and then set up the time frame and draw your graph. So all your data will be shown in a bar chart and also in a table. In addition, you can export your report into Excel, PDF, or image for sharing with any responsible parties. And this is how you can use Audit module to evaluate your suppliers, vendor, or subcontractors. It comes to the end of my demonstration. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam, for the demonstration. As you saw during the demonstration of Sam, you can manage your supply evaluation tasks digitally with the help of QDMS. It's reportable, traceable, and also during the demonstration, you saw that QDMS can run as a standalone solution by itself. Also, it can run with Sage Intacct ERP software systems screens at the same time. So you have various options as to how you can use QDMS in a different environment. Thank you very much, Sam, for the informative demonstration. Now, what I like to do is I like to continue our conversation as to quality management. But first of all, I like to introduce ourselves as a company, who we are and what we do. As Bimser International, we are an enterprise software maker since 1998. We are based in New York. In essence, we help companies simplify their business processes, and we help companies adopt digital transformation. We are very active in various business communities in North America, especially we follow ASQ, American Society for Quality, since quality management digitally is one of our expertise areas. We like to be very close to quality management communities. That's why we follow ASQ closely. We have an internship program called University of Bimser International. Simply, we help university students learn about software engineering and pre-sales engineering in software industry. As Bimser International, as you see on the map, we are a group of companies. We have global presence while we are based in New York area. We are about 200 people. We are a growing organization. European Bank for Reconstruction and Development is one of our investors, and we are very active in various ERP ecosystems. We are an ISV, independent software vendor of Acumatica. We are a Microsoft partner. We are a certified SAP vendor, and we are an ISV, independent software vendor of Niobe. At the same time, we are very active in Sage ERP, Sage Intacct, and Oracle ERP ecosystems. As for quality management systems, we are certified. We are ISO 9001 certified, as well as ISO 27001 certified. So we practice quality management systems in our own company as well. That means we have policies and procedures in place to make sure we always deliver consistently high quality projects at every single project that we have. Since 1998, we have been developing these 4 products only. That's why we are very focused and we are very successful, we believe. We have EVA, that's our enterprise content management platform. It has a powerful workflow engine supported by document management, records management, capture, and dashboard modules. It basically helps you digitize and automate your business processes. We have BEAM. BEAM is an enterprise level asset maintenance, fleet, facility, and energy management software. It helps you manage your assets, it helps you manage your preventive, periodic, and predictive maintenance operations in a digital environment. We have QDMS, as we demonstrated earlier, as a quality, risk, audit, and compliance management system. Simply, it helps companies comply with many different quality management systems in a digital environment. Finally, we have Ensemble. Ensemble is an intelligent business process modeling and performance management software. In the bottom, you can see a solution called Contract Manager. That is a solution that we build on EBA platform that helps companies manage their contracts in a digital environment, in a paperless work environment at the same time. So you can manage all your documents related to contracts digitally with no need of paper. Since 1998, we have deployed many different projects, as you see on the slide right now. It also shows more or less how many clients we have. As for QDMS, that's the subject matter of today's webinar session, I must say. We have more than 1,000 customers, and we have more than 1 million professional users. That is why we call ourselves experts in digital quality management and compliance management field. We have a lot of reputable references that we are proud of. We work with 3M, we work with Bridgestone, Renault Nissan Alliance, we work with Henkel, Unilever. United Nations is one of our customers, as a very reputable customer of ours. We work with Hugo Boss, we work with Baxter, we work with Polaris, we work with H&M, and there are many other companies that we have been working with. Let's talk about digital transformation of quality management a little bit. In essence, digital transformation is for companies to design their culture and strategy to benefit from the advantages and opportunities coming from technology itself. So when they apply this definition into quality management, and based on our expertise in digital quality management since 1998, we actually put together this proactive quality management framework. It has 3 pillars, and we believe that any company implements this framework at their workplace, they can easily adopt digital transformation for quality management purposes. In this framework, as we call it proactive quality management framework, it has 3 parts. So first part is assurance, second part is control, and third part is predictive, as stated on the slide. Assurance refers to your quality management system, ISO 9001, AS 9100, IATF, SQF, depends on your industry. That is your quality management system that dictates the entire company's operations as a whole. Control, as in quality control, is dictated by actually quality assurance system. And you may want to have quality control points in your organization. If you're a manufacturing organization, you may want to have quality control points in your manufacturing operations, during manufacturing, before manufacturing, after manufacturing, perhaps. You may want to also have quality control points in your administrative operations. So that is what it is referring to. And predict refers to smart sensors, IoT devices, and other devices to help you monitor your machinery, equipment, devices remotely. Even though you are not there, you can remotely monitor those machinery and equipment. That's what it refers to. And that's directly related to your quality management operations. And QDMS is ready to address all these pillars of this proactive quality management framework. So let's talk about QDMS a little bit. QDMS is a quality risk audit and compliance management software. We have been developing QDMS since 1998. We have more than 1,000 corporate customers and more than 1 million professional users. In essence, it helps companies comply with any quality management system digitally with no need of paper. So that is why it's an important tool, important software for quality management teams and companies as a whole to comply different quality management systems in a paperless work environment. QDMS has a very modern technology. Thanks to this, it is ready to comply with many different systems, ERP systems, CRM systems, manufacturing execution systems, or IoT devices for remote monitoring and measuring activities of machinery equipment, and even monitoring work environment, as in temperature, humidity, and so on. The idea is to help you have an integrated management environment. So once you enter data into one of these systems, for example, it can always work with QDMS. As an alternative, since QDMS is a standalone solution, you can always use QDMS as it is by itself, independently, with no integration, basically. So that is your option. And you can either use QDMS as a standalone solution, or you can have it integrated with any of the solutions that you have at your workplace. Another important thing is also, I have to mention that as you saw during demonstration, you can use QDMS integrated with Sage Intacct ERP system at the same time, integrated and in the same screen together seamlessly. QDMS is a user-friendly system. once we train the quality management team, they can use QDMS by themselves with no outside support or consulting service needed, while our 24/7 support continues. It has a web-based architecture, meaning you can access QDMS from anywhere. And you can comply with many different quality management systems on QDMS. As I stated on this slide, maybe ISO, maybe IATF, maybe DRC, or you can comply with more than one quality management system. That's also possible in this scenario. QDMS is a modular structure, so it depends on what quality management system you are compliant with. You can pick and choose any module you like. Some of our customers, they get a group of modules. Some of them, they get a couple of them. We have more than 30 modules available, so we have a lot of options for you to pick and choose and add anytime you like. Great. While we are coming to the end of this webinar, I'd like to invite you to our YouTube channel. We have a very active YouTube channel for Bimser International. And when you connect our YouTube channel, you can visit our playlist and you can see the recordings of our previous webinars. Also, when you visit our Eventbrite page, you can see coming executive webinars of ours as Bimser International. You can see the list of what is coming as an executive webinar session. You can pick and choose what you like, and you can register as you wish. I'd like to thank you for your time and for your interest. If you have any questions, and if you'd like to schedule a one-to-one session with us, we keep our contact information on the screen. You can send us an email, or you can give us a call, and we'll be happy to schedule time with you to help you digitize your quality management systems. Thank you so much, and looking forward to seeing you in our coming executive webinar sessions. Have a nice day.